Good morning. My name is Steffen Schmidt, and I'm going to be your instructor for the Iowa caucuses and presidential selection class. For me, this is going to be one of the most interesting classes in my career. And let me tell you about my career a little bit. I grew up in Latin America. I grew up in Colombia and saw politics at its most interesting with dictators, military dictators, and a civil war that went on for something like 25 years. And so I saw the nasty side of politics. And I went to Columbia University. I went to Rollins College, Winter Park, Florida for my undergraduate degree, and then Columbia University for my master's and PhD, and eventually ended up at Iowa State. I have been at Iowa State for 50 years, not 15, but 50. And that means that I got in on the beginnings of the Iowa caucuses and the whole excitement about First in the Nation caucuses in the early 1970s. And a lot of that information I hope to share with you, and I've tried to put that in the course. I have written something like 10 or 11 books. I am very active in analyzing politics, elections, political campaigns, and other things for the American and international news media. And I love doing that because I think a political scientist is in a great position to try to unravel and explain all of the complexities and confusing things that American politics is all about. I love American politics. It is constantly changing. It's very exciting. The 2020 election is going to be the most exciting election, I think, in modern history. You have President Trump. You have an unusual president, to say the least. You have the Democrats very divided, and you have a lot of questions about how the Democratic Party is going to confront the issues that face the country and also confront Donald Trump in November of 2020. So that's what we're going to do in this class, is to look at a lot of the things that go into selecting presidential candidates in the United States. The Iowa caucuses are going to be the main focus, but we're also going to look at how primaries work and how the whole thing comes together. So I am very excited about working with you. Let me tell you right now at the beginning that we're using some material that we created for the award-winning caucuses free internet class that we taught the last time there was a presidential election. And that class had almost 3,000 participants. It was not for credit. A lot of the people came from other countries, and it was a wonderful experience. We created a lot of material that we're going to use in this class. So if you see me without my goatee and you hear some discussions about the 2016 elections, it's because that material is still very valid, is still very relevant, and I want to share it with you in this class. The course was called a Massive Open Online Course, a MOOC. So occasionally you may hear the word MOOC, and don't get confused about what that is. I look forward to working with you. The course is going to be fairly straightforward. It's roughly 8 weeks, and it has some good videos in it and some good reading assignments, and also some tests, and there'll be mostly multiple choice over the assigned material, and also quite a bit of very, I think, relevant and in some cases really interesting video interviews that we did. So I look forward to seeing you in the class, and hang in there. It's going to be an exciting ride. Thank you.